I'm Zoe.
And I'm Megan, and we're zookeepers here at the Santa Fe Cottage Teaching Zoo. In honor of Earth Day, we are celebrating Party for the Planet and learning how we can promote healthy habitats. We don't always treat our wetlands like the treasures they are. We pollute them, we throw trash in them, and we even drain them to build over them. But wetlands are actually important for a number of reasons. They help control erosion in streams and rivers by being natural sponges for ground, rain, and floodwater. This also helps them control storm damage along coastlines. They also improve water quality actually, so it provides water for humans and animals. But one of the most important roles that wetlands play is that they provide habitat for a lot of different species that we may find out in the wild. How about we go check in on some of those species now? The first animal we're going to be meeting is a symbol here in Gainesville and can be found all throughout the southeastern United States. The American alligator. The American alligator has a lot of great adaptations that help them live in the water, like specialized bony scales called osteoderms that not only keep them safe, but they're waterproof too. They also have webbed feet and an extra long and strong tail that helps them move with agility in the water. Most importantly, alligators are ecosystem engineers. An ecosystem engineer is an animal that makes physical changes to their environment that in turn help multiple other species in the process. How American alligators help is they make divots and trails between waterways that during the dry months can serve as an important refuge for turtles, fish, and even wading birds.
Speaking of wading birds, an amazing bird we have here at the Florida Aviary is our roseate spoonbills. These guys have beautiful pink feathers that they get from carotenoids in their food. And here at the Santa Fe Teaching Zoo, we give our spoonbills flamingo pellets so they can get those carotenoids and have beautiful pink feathers. And another amazing thing about them is their semi-palmate feet. What this means is their feet are only partially webbed, and they use this partial webbing to wade around in shallow waters looking for food. And lastly, while wading through the water, they use their super sensitive beaks to filter through the water and look for invertebrates like small crustaceans to eat. Another amazing species we have here at the Florida Aviary is our fulvous whistling ducks, and this species is amazing. They have fully palmate feet, which they use to swim around in the water and look for food. And unlike our spoonbills with their long beaks, these guys with their short little beaks have to dip their whole head in the water in a process called dabbling. And they use this process to look for food like crustaceans as before, and even small insects that swim in the water. And then a really important thing that these small insects can tell us is how clean the waterways are. And without these insects, some of our amazing ducks wouldn't get their food. We just met some amazing birds here in our Florida Aviary, and unfortunately all of these species are threatened by pollution in our waterways, and that's why it's so important to keep them clean. Another thing that affects these amazing species is trash. Unfortunately, trash is another big form of pollution that really impacts how these species can live their lives.
You can help conserve the species we talked about today by keeping our waterways clean. When you plant your spring garden this year, you can reduce or eliminate the amount of chemicals you use on your flowers. And you can also pick up pet waste and trash before it makes its way into the nearest drain. Most importantly though, you can let your friends and family know about how vital our wetlands are to all the animals that live there.
Thank you all so much for joining us, and I hope you feel inspired to spring into action this April.
Make sure you follow us on Facebook and Instagram to learn how you can clean, create, and connect with nature during the month leading up to Earth Day. See you soon!